really don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't really established until they're at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with my big brother Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness is his inferiority and his lack of confidence. His stupidity is clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game? Never been able to keep a kite in the air? Never won a game of checkers? And never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It is truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges. How about you try acting excited when the round-headed kid comes home from school every day?
Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. This is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I'd say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face you're liable to see for a long while.
Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is and how my life flies before me. I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky's so clear and the sun's so bright. How can anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive what a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told.
Every single solitary word.
You bravely face adversity. You're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have some faults before the moment. Let's just say
That you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you can open any doors. You can go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night
Never sleep,
with questions in my head.
loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the leap,
but the answer isn't clear. Then I hear
Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie
Don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There they go again.
You're the kind of reminder we need.
Don't know what they
You have
mean.
humility,
I'm not
nobility, and
good.
a sense of honor that is very
I'm sort of in between.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I don't
You're a
understand.
prince and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you can open any doors. You can go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be king.
If only you weren't so wishy-washy.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must say, however, that I don't know much about it. I wasn't there when it happened.
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Then again, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either. Just lying there and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. Then there's that night too. Sitting there and thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And all the hours in between of when I did all those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Better see what I've got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. When you're really lonely, a peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a good job at painting these benches. There's that cute little redheaded girl sitting and eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over there and asked her if I could sit down and eat my lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an open spot right next to her. There's no reason I couldn't just go over there and sit down. All I need to do is stand up. I'm standing up. Oh, I'm sitting down. Oh, I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward. She wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? I can't think of any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me. She's so great, and I'm so small, she can't spare one little moment. She's looking at me. Oh, she's looking at me.
No, Patty, you're thinking of that other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm thinking of was very light blue with a design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember that dress.
Do you, Eudora?
No, I don't. Do you, Lila?
I don't think so. How about you, Frida?
Peggy Jean, do you remember that dress?
What dress?
Something like this. It had a skirt that went out like this, big puffy sleeves, and a sash like this.
Oh, yes. Now I remember.
Well, that was the dress I was wearing when I met Frida, and she told me she'd seen one just like it over at...
Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. That little redheaded girl is staring at me with this stupid bag on my head. She must think I'm the biggest fool alive. Maybe if I'm quick enough, I can take it off, and she'd never notice. On the other hand, I'll never know if she was looking at me until I take it off. Oh, then again, I'll never have to know if she was looking at me if I don't take it off. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She doesn't look at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, one lunch hour over with. Only 2,860 feet to go.
Help me with my homework.
What subject?
Subjects? You mean we have subjects? Ugh.
Do you know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I'd marry a man who plays the piano. At parties, he'd play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think that if someday we two should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I really think that a man can come closer to it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. I also think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't really a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Did that make any sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A big ballroom, a white dress, and nice slippers. But I guess that's sort of silly. Isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No. Oh, no. No. We all have our daydreams or ambitions of sorts. I've always had mine, but I've never told anybody.
What, Charlie Brown? You can tell me.
No, it's not really the sort of thing I should tell. No, I don't think I should.
Oh, come on. I want to give it away. Come on, please.
Okay, well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I've always wanted to be called Flash, and I'd be super athletic and good at everything I do. And everybody in the school would call me Flash. And I'd be super athletic.
And hey, Frida, listen to this.
What's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was all right. And they all just seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He used to be inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You blockhead! Come back here with that ball!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hey there, fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
Okay, Snoopy, back on your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
I agree wholeheartedly, sir.
Me too. He's just about the best there is. they like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me balm, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach, their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, and sometimes there's so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fierce jungle animal crouched on a limb of a tree. La 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 la. I'd stay very, very still till I see a victim come. I'd wait, knowing very well every second counts. And then, like the fierce jungle creature I am, I would pounce! I'd pounce! I'd pounce! Aye, aye, aye. You know, I never realized it was so far down to the ground from up here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if it will snow tonight.
You know, I think I'll walk up to that little redheaded girl and I'll introduce myself. And I'll ask her to sit next to me and eat her lunch. I'll ask her to sit next to me and I'll tell her all the feelings I felt for her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog.
Tomorrow, I will probably still be a dog.
There's just so little hope of advancement.
Huh, men.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Well, ma'am, it's like this. I have affixed to me dirt from countless ages. Who am I to disturb history?
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. And I think I'll play a little trick on you. I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, right? You understand that today's April Fool's Day. I want you to be certain you understand what I'm saying. Okay. Hey, Charlie Brown, that little red-haired girl is over there, and she wants to give you a hug and a kiss.
Wow, this is fantastic. April Fools! Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
I hate cats. To me, cats are the crabgrass on the lawn of life. I'm a cat hater, a cat despiser, and a cat loather. And I'm also deathly scared of them.
Look at my little baby brother Linus with his little baby blanket.
Here's your baby brother with this silly little blanket.
We know how babies are with their little blankets. I am the Count Dracula from Transylvania, and I want to suck your blood!
A ghost hunter.
I've got it!
Hey, you give me back my blanket!
Nope, I've got it, and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to help you break this disgusting habit.
Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring old automobiles, or collecting or building model trains, or collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, and this is good, for it helps a man to cope with their everyday problems. Now, I feel that it is going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm just gonna give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can accomplish with some smooth talking and some fast action. Got you back again. Delightful. La-di-da-di-la-di-dee-da, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave. Oh, I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. But meanwhile, it's my blanket.
And me. And me.
And me. And me.
And me.
Linus, do you know what I intend? I intend to be queen. Yes, when I grow up, I will be the biggest queen there ever was, and I'll live in a big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses. And when I go out in my coach, all the people,
Lucy,
all the people will cheer, and I will shout at them.
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure. A person can only become queen by being born into the royal family of the correct lineage, so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. So I can't think of any possible way you could ever become queen.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summertime palace, and I will wear my crown and swimming and everything. And when I go out in my coach, all the people will wave, and I will shout at them. What do you mean I can't be queen?
I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
There must be a loophole. There's always a loophole to this sort of thing. Nobody should be kept from being queen, even if they really wanted to. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I bet a few well-placed pieces of correspondence, and I will get to be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, then I will be very rich. Yes, I will work and work until I can buy myself a queendom. And then I'll kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen. And when I go out in my coach, all the people. Okay, switch channels.
Are you kidding? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you can just come over here and take over?
These 5 fingers, individually, they are nothing. But if I curl them together into a single force of the unit, they become a fighting force, terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Supper time?
Not yet.
A C? A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How can anyone get C in coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was that judged by the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged over a part of life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had learned about the project? If so, were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Perhaps I was being judged by the quality of the coat hanger sculpture out of which my creation was made. Now, is this not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of the coat hanger sculptures that are used by the dry cleaning establishment that return our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my C? Thank you, Miss Othmore. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Little more speed, little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. Oh, a little less speed, a little more tack, a little less rise, a little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one full kite who likes to see a little kid cry. A little less talk, a little more skill, a little less thought, more will. Can't face this fellow eye to eye. Now that I've seen you chasing wolves, climbing trees, digging holes, catching a string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly. Oh!
Dear Ann Flanders, last year I sent 52 Valentines and received 75. This year I sent 58 Valentines and only received 61. Am I right for blaming it on the zip code?
Happy Valentine's Day, Lucy. This is for you. Oh, doesn't sound right. Happy Valentine's Day, Lucy. This is for you. Oh, no. Happy Valentine's Day, Lucy. This is for you. Oh. Okay, you can do it. Hey, Lucy. Merry Christmas.
I've been thinking about how you didn't get any Valentines, big brother, and I think I figured out why. You didn't get any Valentines because nobody sent you any.
Hi, Charlie Brown.
Hey, Patty, wait. What are all these?
Valentines. They're for all the boys in our class at school I like.
Well, you wouldn't want to forget this one, would you? With the initials CV on it?
I guess not. Craig Bowerman would be very disappointed.
I can't stand it. Look at all them laughing and having fun and enjoying all their Valentines. I send everyone Valentines. But did I receive one? No, not a single one. I get as much Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh gosh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything's been going wrong lately and I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. What I think you need most of all is to go right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that would work?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I'm usually awful at spelling and numbers. Usually bad at football or baseball or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I skin and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person that's thoroughly, totally, utterly blah? It's me.
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You really don't think mentioning these few superficial feelings is going to do any good, do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida or Jeremy or Linus or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as totally.
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you're no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me!
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Oh gosh, Lucy. You know what? I'm already feeling better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
You're such a sweet doggy, Snoopy. I wish I could give you a big kiss. But of course I can't.
The curse of a fuzzy face.
Rocky Road, vanilla, or butter pecan. I finally decided to choose fudge marble. But then I had to choose between a sugar cone and a plain cone. I decided on a sugar cone. Then what happened? I walked right out the door and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today's my grandfather's birthday.
Oh, how old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Why is it that I always have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the yellow dish? One of these days, I'm gonna have my supper in the yellow dish and my drinking water in the red dish. Life's just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. You hear this great music I'm playing? Playing great music is an art. Art, 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 art.
You fascinate me.
What? What? There should be a holiday called Beethoven Day.
Beethoven Day?
Ah, yes, as in Ludwig van Beethoven, composer, born 1770, died 1827, the eldest of the 3 sons. Ludwig's mother was the chief overseer of the kitchen of the palace of Aaron Brechstein.
Whatever. Schroeder, I just want you to know I'm on your side, and I want to help you. publicity-wise with Beethoven's birthday. After all, this is a really big thing.
Thanks for the support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yes, the next thing you know, they'll be selling Beethoven t-shirts. Good grief.
All right, everybody, out for rabbit chasing.
Oh, good grief.
Let's go, Snoopy. It's a magnificent day for rabbit chasing.
If it's such a magnificent day, then why ruin it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy. Where's that old thrill of the chase? Where's your spirit of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyway?
I am a sleeping dog. You take it from here.
You should be ashamed of yourself, wasting a perfect day like this.
The scent is fresh, the trail is clear.
Let's go track us down a big old rabbit.
Well, I get the feeling they're determined. All right, if that's what they want, they may as well get their money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy. We ought to see lots of game today. Well, I guess we're not going to find anything today, Snoopy, but at least you tried.
Even though you failed.
I hate to disillusion them, but I don't even know what a rabbit smells like.
Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
He touched my picture! Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. Charlie Brown, if tomorrow is already today, there's no way that tomorrow can be a better day.
Oh, hi, Snoopy. You're a lot of fun to have around.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Homework, yuck! Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about a stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it I like the part where it was, it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little Roger put the rock in the sheriff by nodding his back. And the robin and everyone something the trees and some surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods and they carried him back to the camp in the woods where the sheriff was guessing. Roland wriggled away and he sat at a dock. Mad and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
In examining works such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristic of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian.
If I start writing now when I'm really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll have a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now and I'm really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yes!
Down came the staff on his head, smash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. Ah! But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an air looked wing! It was a sign for the fight to begin. Sing! And then it looked like the sheriff could win. Ah! But not for long. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 rabbits chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us to write a book report
There are vegetables
of
in
any
the
quality in just 2 days?
Such as carrots and spinach and onions and lettuce
How
and
do
turnips
they
and parsley
start to
and
make
organ
life
and
so
cabbage and turnip and parsley, tomatoes,
so
potatoes, asparagus,
effectively
cauliflower,
in so
brown
many
and
ways?
Not to mention the extreme pressures exerted on it with his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Foxy, and Cottontail.
If I start writing now and I'm really rested, it could upset my chicken, so it's not good, good at all. First thing after dinner, I'll start.
They were very, 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 very happy to be home. 94, 95, the very, very, very end. Amen.
Book report on Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit.
Just got to start. I haven't even started yet. Peter Rabbit.
Here's the World War I, flying ace, high over France in his Sopwith Camel, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, Archie, we used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. The Red Baron has spotted me! Nya, 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 you can't hit me. Actually, Tough flying aces never saying yeah. It's just, oh, drat this fog! It's bad enough to have to fight the Red Baron without having to fly in weather like this. All right, Red Baron, where are you? You can't hide forever. Ah, the sun has broken through. I can see the woods of Montsec below. And what's that? It's a Fokker triplane! Ha! I've got you this time, Red Baron! Ah! He's diving down out of the sun! He's tricked me again! I've got to run! Come on, Southwest Camel! Let's go! Go, Camel, go! Ah! I can't shake him! He's riddling my plane with bullets! Curse you, Red Baron! Curse you and your kind! Curse you and all the evil that causes this unhappiness! Here's the World War I flying ace back at the aerodrome in France. He is exhausted, yet he does not sleep, for one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday, I'll get you, Red Baron!
Oh, yeah? That's what you think. Oh, yeah, that's what you think. Oh, yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh, yeah, that's what you think.
Why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave it to you on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy, Miss B, I'm she. Look, C, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That is great, Sally, but I gotta go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B-flat minor.
No, I like it. No, that's a good philosophy. No.
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes, I mean no. Just like a busy bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a dizzy maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Sally! Some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
These are matched at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in
and
it.
some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that only takes a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, it took Beethoven over 2 years to make his beautiful Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee. My new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah? That's what you think? Why are you telling me? No! I can't stand it. Now life is free in DC. Much more philosophy. See with my brand new. You know, someone has said that we should live each day as if it were the last day of our lives.
This is the last day. This is it. I only have 24 hours left. Help me, help me. This is the last day.
Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
right, gang. I want this to be our biggest and best game of the season yet. I want everyone out there on the field giving all he's got. And
Charlie Brown, I thought up some new strategy for you. Why don't you tell the other team we're playing at a certain place? Only that's the real place, see? And when they don't show, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that a good strategy? I don't understand managers these days who don't want to use good strategy.
the thing we have to remember is spirit and teamwork. I'm sure if we bear down and grit our teeth, I'm sure we can finish the season off.
That other team is trash talking us, Charlie Brown. But I got them even with this one. I said, you guys think you're so great? Motor's been writing symphonies since he was your age. Oh, that really shut him up.
I'll bet it did. If we bear down and grit our teeth, I'm sure we can
Perhaps, Charlie Brown, you shouldn't be a playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
That's a good idea. You'd be a great bench manager, big brother. You could say, bench, do this, or bench, do that. You could even be in charge of where you put the bench. When we get to the playing field, you can say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench there.
I can't stand it.
What's the sense of playing when we know we're going to lose? If there was even a 1,000,000 to 1% chance we might win, it would make some sense.
Yeah, of course. Right. We may not have 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure we have 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah!
Come on, gang. Give me a T.
T.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me an A.
A.
Give me an M.
M.
What have you got?
Team!
There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always. But somehow another disaster struck at the baseball game. Huddle up! Break!
Swing!
I got it!
I got it!
I thought you had it!
You lost. 2 strikes. The bases were loaded. The 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good strong clout. Lucy, I hollered, it's coming right to you. She caught it as easy as pie, then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Snoopy helped out by biting a runner and catching the ball in his teeth. Linus caught flies, 3rd-story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we had fortitude, no one could argue with that. And 1 run would win us the game as they came up to bat.
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown.
All right, Charlie Brown, we're all behind you. Sort of. I mean, this kid can't pitch. He pitches like my grandmother. Now all you have to do is bear down. Just bear down. And then when you get to go first, watch out for my signals. Got it, Flash?
All we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours.
2 men were on with 2 outs with me 1 strike to go.
1 strike.
Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is very quite far. Would you please send directions to how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
Sorry to have to say this right to your face, Lucy, but you're a very crabby person. I know your crabbiness has probably come so natural to you that you're not even aware whenever you're being crabby. But it's sure just the same. You're a very crabby person, and, well, you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I hope you take it in the spirit that it's meant in. I think we should all be open to an opportunity to know more about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right whenever he said the first rule of life is know thyself. I guess I've said enough, and I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, what's Socrates got to do with it anyways? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that! Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? Who was Socrates anyways? Know thyself.
Hey, Snoopy, want to help get my arm back in shape? Watch out for this one. It's a new fastball.
Excuse me a moment, Charlie Brown, but I wonder if you mind answering a few questions.
Well, certainly, Lucy.
Well, I'm conducting a survey to enable me to know myself better, and the first question I'd like to ask, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me with my regards to crabbiness?
Well, Lucy,
Your ballots need not be signed, and all answers will be held in strictest confidence.
Oh, well, still, Lucy, it's a very hard question to answer.
You may have a few moments to think it over if you'd like, or we can come back to that question later.
I think I'd like to come back to it if you wouldn't mind.
The next question deals with character traits you may have observed. Would you say that mine was A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, exceptional? Would that be A, B, or C? What would your answer be to that, Charlie Brown? A, B, or C? What would you say, Charlie Brown? A, B, or C? Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown,
I have to say forceful, Lucy, but
Forceful, I see. We'll make a check mark next to the letter A. Now, would you rate my ability to get along with others as poor, fair, good, or excellent?
it depends on what you mean by get along with others.
You know, make friends, sparkle in the crowd, that sort of thing.
Is there a space for abstention?
Certainly. We'll put a check mark next to none of the above. Now, this next question deals with physical appearance, and referring to my beauty. Would you say that I was stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
I would have to say you just look fine to me, Lucy.
Stunning, I see. We better get back to that first question now. On a scale of 0 to 100, using standard of 50...
I remember, Lucy.
Well...
51?
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. Thank you for helping me with this survey, Charlie Brown. Your cooperation has been greatly appreciated.
Anytime. Come on, Snoopy.
Oh, just one more question. Would you answer yes or no to the question, is Lucy Von Pelt the sort of person you'd like to have as the president of your club or civic organization?
Oh, yes. By all means.
Well, thank you very much. That about does it, I think. Well, who asked you? Schroeder was right. 51, none of the above. Schroeder was right. I could already feel myself being filled with a glow of self-awareness. Oh, Patty, I'm conducting a survey to enable to know myself better.
110, C, poor, none of the above, no, and what are you gonna do about the dent you made in my bicycle?
It's amazing how fast the word of these surveys get around. Oh, hey, Linus, glad you're here. I'm conducting a survey to enable to know myself better, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure, go ahead.
The first question I'd like to ask is, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me with my regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
Nope, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus. Answer the question.
Look, Lucy, I know very well that if I give any sort of honest answer to that question, you're gonna slug me.
Linus, a survey that is not based on honest answers is like a house built on a foundation of sand. What would I be spending all my time on to conduct this survey if I didn't expect complete candor in all responses? I promise to not slug you. Now, what number would you give me as your crabbiness rating?
95.
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. There we go. Let's see. I have these 2 columns, and let's see what we've got. It's true. I'm a crabby person. I'm a very crabby person, and everyone knows it. I'm a super crab. It's a wonder anyone still talks to me. It's a wonder I even have any friends at all, or associates. I've done nothing but make life miserable for everyone. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment. Where did I go wrong? How could I be so selfish?
What's wrong, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. I don't deserve to be spoken to. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I'm no good, Linus. I'm no good.
That's not true, Lucy.
Yes, it is. I'm no good. And there's no reason at all why I should still deserve to go on living on the face of this earth.
Yes, there is.
Name one. Just give me one single reason why I should still deserve to go on living on this planet.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother who loves you. Every now and then I say the right thing.
It's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows it now. She can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where is everyone? I told them to be here.
You told them to be here.
If we don't rehearse today, we can't perform at the assembly tomorrow.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Linus.
Lucy.
You blockhead! Give me back that pencil!
No, not until you give me back my crayons.
That's my best pencil, you block! If you don't give me back that pencil, I'll tell Sally what you said about her.
Stop that. You guys are late.
What did you say about me, Linus?
He said...
Stop that! I'm sorry I'm late, but Snoopy, there is no time to be sorry.
What did he say?
He said...
Quiet! Now remember, this is a mood piece. We must paint a picture with our mind and words. And concentrate! Remember, Adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
Give me my pencil.
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Not on your
Like the skies are not cloudy all day.
If you don't tell me what you told Lucy, I'm just going to
blockhead.
scream.
Home on the range.
Give me my pencil.
No,
The deer
not until
and
you
the
promise not to tell her.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of
Where
speech.
seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Give me my pencil.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
What pencil?
Oh, give me
Give me my
a
pencil.
land where the bright diamonds stand.
Sing!
Flows leisurely down the street.
Why did you take Sally's pencil?
Where the graceful lights fawn, goes gliding along.
What did he call
Like a
you?
maid in
He
a
said you were
heavenly
an enigma?
dream.
An enigma?
An enigma?
Boy, that makes me. What a horrible thing to call. What's an enigma? Never mind.
Dear,
What's
It's an enigma. Hey, he still has my pencil!
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
My teeth are tingling again. I feel like if I don't bite somebody before sundown, I'll go stark raving mad. And yet, I know society frowns on such an action. So what happens? I'm stuck with tingly teeth.
Don't think of it as dust. Think of it as dirt and dust from far off places of the world coming to me. You know what I am? I'm a dust magnet.
Okay, Roanne, what's up?
Do you like me, Charles?
No, good grief.
I have to tell you something, Charlie Brown, but first I want to know if you like me.
I mean, sure, I like you, but I don't really know you, and my team's played your teams a few times.
That's what I have to confess. I could have struck you out if I wanted to.
You mean you let me hit those 2 home runs?
I had to. You look so cute standing there on the plate.
I mean, I didn't really want to look cute.
How about pathetic?
Oh, hi, Linus.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Rerun.
Hey.
Where are you guys going?
Lucy's teaching us, Charlie Brown. She says a sister is responsible for the education of her little brothers. So she's teaching us. Boy, is she intelligent.
Come on, boys! Do you see this tree? This is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur coats. It also gives us wool in the wintertime.
Wow, I never knew that before, Lucy. That's very interesting.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree. An oak. You can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Gosh, Lucy, that's fascinating.
I don't mean to interfere, Lucy, but...
And way up there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds. They make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
Yes, they run around all day, tugging and tugging at each tiny seedling until it grows into a great big blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
Oh, good grief.
Do you see this here? It is a hydrant. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how a little thing like that holds so much water. That thing here, it's called an eagle. But since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And on Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them.
Lucy, how can you say that? I'm sorry, but I can't stand idly by and listen to your...
And way out there, those little stars and planets, they make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, Lucy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around so it looks like it's coming down. But actually, it comes up like grass. Snow comes up, Charlie Brown. Snow comes up!
Oh, good grief.
Lucy, why is Charlie Brown bang his head against that tree?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Clouds make the wind blow, bugs make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are little known facts that now you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, the withering, hollow shell of a dog, and there lies my supper dish, empty. But he'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember, and he'll just come rushing out to the doghouse. But it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left but the dried carcass of the former friend who used to run and play so happily. Nothing left but the bleached puppy bones of...
Are you okay, Snoopy? I've been standing here with your supper for a whole minute now.
Supper time? Supper time? Behold the brimming bowl of meat and meal, which has brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flagon, moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
Okay, there's no need for a big production or anything. Just get off that doghouse and eat.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper, 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 supper time. Do do do, do 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 da doo ba da, za doo ba ya ba doo ba, supper time. Do, 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 do. Bring on the dog food, bring on the bone, bring on the barrel and roll me home, 'cause it's supper, 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 super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time. Wintertime's nice with the ice and snow. Summertime's nice with the place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too, but they just can't hold a candle to my supper time. Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Pappy's little puppy loves everyone, 'cause it's supper, 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 super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time. Woo!
Supper time.
Oh yeah!
Supper time.
It's time to eat.
Supper time.
Bring on the meat.
Supper time. Supper time. Supper time.
It's time to eat.
Supper time.
Bring on the meat.
Supper time.
Oh yeah!
Now wait a minute. Now cut that out! Why can't you eat your meal quietly and calmly like any other normal dog?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion?
I don't know, Linus. It looks like an airplane to me, the way the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
I believe it's a star, but it could be a planet, or maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder.
Well, we'll never find out by just sitting here.
Where are you going?
Going over here to get a closer look.
I like to sit up here after supper time and listen to the sounds of the night. But it feels as if it's missing something. In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy. That cute little redheaded girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She really is human. I guess today hasn't been a bad day after all.
Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tying your shoe for the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream.
Knowing a secret.
Climbing a tree. Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Catching a firefly, setting him free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister, sharing a sandwich, getting along.
Happiness is
Singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with happiness is those who sing with you. Morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.